This is Amanda Gallarelli reporting for AK News. And today we have a very, very, very special guest with us, Mr. Fettuccine Alfredo, who, in his younger years, was a part of Benito Mussolini's Black Shirts. And if you don't know about Benito Mussolini, she'll explain. So, Mr. Fettuccine, talk about the history of your leader, Mr. Mussolini.
Well, he was born in Florence, Italy in 1833. There he lived for a very long time. He was a school teacher and a writer/journalist, and he actually was a big part of the Socialist Party, which is ironic because then when they formed with the Allies, he got so upset that he joined the Fascist Party.
Hi class, I'm Mr. Mussolini, and today we're going to be learning about World War I. Yes, Kara?
Didn't we just ally with the Allies?
We just allied with the Allies? Okay, I hate socialism. Go fascism.
Yes.
Did he make the Fascist Party or did he just join it?
He made it.
Very nice.
And he rioted until King Victor Emmanuel III appointed him head over Italy in 1922. And he did this. He appointed Mussolini so that they would avoid communism in the state, which didn't work out too well because fascism is so much like communism. So that backfired.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, how did Mussolini rule Italy? Sorry, your ears. How did Mussolini rule Italy?
Well, he used propaganda, a lot of propaganda, which you will see right now.
That was really strong propaganda.
He encouraged all the women to have at least 5 kids, and he told all the guys to love war. I don't know why, but he did. And taxes were cut for women who had more than 5 kids. Yeah. And I guess he was so drawn by violence, and that's the way he ruled his country. So he's like, guys, be violent. And it worked for him. Italy became a one-party state after the death of the main socialist ruler, which was actually a planned murder by Mussolini, most likely. The leader's name was Giacomo Mattioli.
Wow.
Yeah. They conquered Ethiopia, and the biggest part probably in his rule, one of the biggest, is they signed a non-military alliance with Hitler, which is what you saw a lot of the propaganda about. So, they allied with Nazis.
Wow. Okay, so tell us, why did you join the Black Shirts? Well, first let's start off with, how did you come to join them, or how did you be a part of them, become a part of them?
Well, it was a sad day. I got kicked out of the military, was no longer a soldier. I didn't know what to do with all my weapons and my violent nature. So Mussolini promised me that if I joined the Black Shirts, I would start a revolution of my own and I would be in power. He obviously lied because it was all for his power, but you know, whatever. So I got to use my weapons and kill people.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I know, it's awful.
So why did you join them?
I joined them because I wanted a revolution of my own. I thought I answered that.
So, can you tell us how the Black Shirts were formed and give us some insight and some background into that world?
Do you remember Garibaldi? He helped rule and unify Italy. Well, he had a team called the Red Shirts, and it was basically based off the Red Shirts. He's not very creative. But they actually wore black to They actually wore black to represent death because they killed a lot of people. And the Black Shirts' real name is Fasci de Combattimento, T. Yeah. And the nickname was Black Shirts. and most things were state-controlled. So the people who spoke out against the state controlling everything they had, killed.
Okay.
Or, in Italy, wants peace and quiet, work and calm. Mussolini says, I will give these things with love if possible, and with force if necessary. It was apparently necessary.
Apparently.
And they used black shirts to control rebels, and really just anyone who spoke out. They were pretty mean people. Like me, I was a mean person.
So why with black shirts and what actions did they carry out?
Well, we did a number of things. We burned Union halls, just for the fun of it, and trashed them. Sometimes we did. We also grabbed people and tied them to trees. People like yourself, really. And we tied them to trees. After waking them in the middle of the night, we dragged them in our trucks or go-karts or whatever we had laying around. And we tied them to trees with rope or jump rope. We fed them castor oil, which is really nasty. And we also fed them frogs. Also severely beat them sometimes if castor oil just wasn't really doing the trick. And we kidnapped a lot. I'm not proud of it, but yeah, we did. I know, we're mean people. Watch out, black shirts.
So,
I've changed my ways. I wear white shirts now.
yes, I see that. It's a very nice white shirt. Okay. So, tell us how, after you were done with the black shirts, how did that affect your your life after that, knowing that you did all those things to those people that were so horrible?
Well, I honestly believed I was doing it for the good of the country, and I believed that I would gain the power. But when I realized it was falling through and that Mussolini was just kind of going crazy, eventually he was killed, and so I realized, wow, I've hurt a lot of people, and I don't really like fascism. So I put on a white shirt and grew a beard.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Well, I think that's all the time that we have for today. So, see you next time. This is Amanda Gallarelli reporting for AK News.